G'day fellow campers, a quick one for you today. Not Land Rover Discovery related, but Jayco camper or any pop-up camper related, I guess. Some just have most I think just have a hand winch. This has had the optioned electric winch. Usually works fantastically unless one forgets to undo a latch. Easter we pulled up a bit late, it was dark. I thought my daughter had done it, she thought I'd done it. Heard the winch labour, I thought, oh, it's just a crap battery, it's finally shit itself. No. What happened? Snapped the cable. About here, opened up the eye bolt. Finally I've found out how these things work. You know, how do you pull on a cable and push on something to make it go up? Those outside telescopic poles. Now just make sure that we're on the same page, you know what I'm talking about. There's a smaller square inside the larger square post. Now just out of interest, how I've got this thing, haven't refitted the cable yet, or I did, and that's the story I'm going to tell you. You can see the awning there. I bought a caravan awning as opposed to a campervan awning by mistake. Thought I was smart, $500 instead of $1,000. And it's pretty fiddly with these posts to fit them. It just takes a bit of practice. Once you're good at it, then it's alright. But anyway, fortunately, having a mounting at the bottom there welded on, or fitted on, that is holding the van up. And that's what we did all Easter, just like that. Didn't have an awning, but fantastic weather. You can see there, no post. So it's still working fantastically well. So what happened, and the reason for this video, is I went and bought at Whitworth's Marine, they're Australia wide, $30, 10 metres of 2mm wire rope and 2 swages. Come on, I mean, Bunnings, you can do that for $10. I was there for another reason, I thought I'd just grab that whilst I was there. The price came at quite a shock. And I've got it in stainless steel, thinking that stainless steel, I knew this other stuff was not stainless, Galv. Thought the stainless was going to be stronger. Well, this is the point of the video. It is not stronger. I operated the van up and down a few times, adjusting the eye bolt. That's all on angle there because there's no tension on that bottom corner. And I was just getting the outside height right. So, you know, I'd set this one a bit higher. Let's say 1,050 from here to here. And that's 10mm higher than the front end, figuring it was going to drop a bit. And up and down, adjust. Got it pretty much bang on. And I thought I'd just put it through its paces. I've got no battery in the minute, so I'm just using the hand crank. Now, left the cupboard up, that just hinges down when it's packed down. And there's a pile of crap there, so I thought, oh, I'll just go between there and there, just enough to put it through its paces a little bit to prove it, make sure that my saddles, these are 3mm saddles, so I stuck some of the old 2.5 in there along with the 2. They held nicely. Swaged the other end. Oh, hang on. Jeez, sorry, forgot to finish what I was saying. How does it work? Got there in the end, didn't I? Well, still not finished the story in the end, but anyway. What happens is that the cable comes down, wraps around that pulley there, and where is it still in there? Bear with me. Still in there. Okay, so here's the 2mm cable. This thing is a pain in the backside. It is a pain in the backside job, right? There's another pulley down there. There's a bit of a conduit. It's open at the bottom and just fit at the top. So I just use some electrical tape, tie one to the other, and then manage to drag it through. Put plenty on, put say 100mm, 150mm worth. And I think I got lucky. That system worked. I didn't have to pull out the oven. Thankfully, I still can't work out how to get that out. There is a rear panel, 2 rear panels. I'll show you quickly. The fridge, so the cable comes up just above the top there. I just had to manhandle that, excuse me, through that, there he is there, that plastic conduit is just up around the corner. I think it dropped down a bit and I just had to pick it up. So with it taped on, I managed to use one wire to pull through another. Now I have to do that again. Getting around this bottom pulley, you can't really get any tools in there, it's very narrow. And I just pre-bent the wire rope and it holds its shape. You bend it tight enough, and that's how I managed to get it around, get it started down the square tube, and then push it down. Now in here is a spring, and so that spring goes around the pulley, swages on into a little bit of square tube. So now that pulling action gets turned into a pushing action, and it's this spring. Makes its way up around the corner and pushes, I guess, on the top of that small square tube, which I reckon is very clever. Now, since I'm showing you how it works, not that it really matters. It's very greasy. Here we go. Cable is a bit stuck there. Here we go. What's going on now? Oh, it's stuck on this screw. Right, there you go. Just so if you come to do the job, even before you start, swage on fitting, and it goes through a slot that's been welded up. It's a bit crude, let's get real, but it works really, really well. So I do the job again. Now, get back to the point of the story. The stainless steel went to Bunnings to get some more wire rope. They had 2mm and 3.2 and 10m rolls, and they had 3mm some black coated stuff. Now the good thing about the Bunnings stuff there, the pre-packaged stuff, is that they've got the braking strain, safe lifting capacity, and then the braking. The stainless is a lot less. Here's the point of the story. The stainless is, oh, turn this camera around. Oops, that didn't work. The stainless is a lot less than the Galv. 55 safe, and I think 85 braking. Now I don't know why. This takes a lot of oomph. It's heavier than you think to lift the corner of the van. Like, it takes me quite some effort, and I don't think we got to 85 kilos, but maybe it could, because of the pulleys, the resistance. Did it actually get jammed? I don't know. But the stainless rope is not suitable. There you go. Go with the Galv. I've gone online 3mm, I'm a bit worried because down here we have two cables, the ones that both go to the back of the van, left and right, go around. I don't think you're going to be able to see it. That second pulley at the back there, I believe is one pulley, and that should be right because both the cables are going to go up and down at the same rate. But you know, there's a big difference between 2.5 and 3, and especially 3.2. So anyway, going online, found the 2.5, gives a maximum MBS, which I guess is maximum braking strain, of 385 kilos. So something that's vastly better. It might just be a vastly better product than the Bunnings stuff. I'll get the correct size aluminium swages, so these seem to be probably aluminium swages as well. Fitting the swage, I'll probably double up the swages. I don't have a hydraulic crimper. I use pliers and side cutters and anything to do the job. I think I used a vise to do that one down there and it held, but a vise is obviously a lot better than side cutters and pliers. Now I can use the vise again because that end, you can do that before feeding the cable through. So I might go back to the wire rope grips, which obviously work, and look, I'll probably just stick at these ones and once again fill it out and not buy any more. Anyway, there you go. Use galv rope, don't use stainless, and we love this van. Use the oven, probably needs a new fridge. But yeah, and enjoy, get it done, enjoy yourself out and about. Okay, cheers.